Hello, beautiful Aries people. My name is Jessica from Prospect Park Tarot, and I am here to deliver to you your monthly reading for the month of August 2020. This reading will be for anybody who has Aries in their sun, moon, or rising sign. And without further ado, I would just like to jump right into your reading and waste no more of you guys' time. So let's begin with a prayer of gratitude. Thank you so much, Spirit, for using me as a vessel to transmit those messages that you believe the Aries people should be receiving at this time. I ask for confidence, I ask for clarity, and I ask for cohesion as we embark upon this reading for the Aries people to give them the message that they need and deserve for the month of August 2020. And without further ado, the message will begin once the first card falls. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is it that we have to tell the Aries people today for the month of August 2020? Perfect. The first card. Oh, 3 cards that came out first. What are we moving away from, guys? All right, so let's get started. So the first card we have is the 8 of Cups. There's a feeling of some kind of emotional home that we have built that we are now walking away from. There's a new storyline that we want to create. There's a new narrative for ourselves that we want to create as it pertains to the ways in which we love and to the ways in which we create love. Right after that, we have the Hierophant energy. This is somebody who is seeking more. This is somebody who wants to understand more and needs that understanding through the application of some kind of structure. So maybe as it pertains to your work environment, you might be getting a promotion, or you might be looking towards jobs that use you in the way that you can be used to a greater capacity than you were used before. This could also mean people getting closer to their religion or their spirituality, also getting advice from doctors or enrolling in school. But there's this feeling of, I need structures and I need information that can guide me in the direction that I'm ready to go into now. And the next card we have after that is the Tower card. So the Tower card talks about a foundation that we've had that is ready to be dismantled. Whether it is those same things that we just talked about, whether it's a job environment, whether it's some kind of medical environment, an educational environment, or just the creative structures that we built for ourselves, there's a need to re-strategize, recalibrate, and kind of destroy the foundations that hold us up before. Because now there might be this feeling of, this doesn't serve me at my full capacity anymore. This served me when I was a bit younger. This served me when I was a little bit less experienced, but now I'm ready to move on greater, and to do so, we got to start from the bare ground. We got to start from ground zero. So before I continue, I just want to let you guys know how I embark upon these readings. I read every card individually so that you guys can have the opportunity to follow along. Just so that if there's a correlation that I miss that resonates with you, in understanding each card, you can make that correlation for yourself. But still, I will read every card as is, and I'll read the whole message as it pertains to the whole 9-card spread. And then we'll pull some oracle cards. And then we will close out your reading with the conclusion of your message and advice for the month of August 2020. All right, let us continue. What else do we have to tell the beautiful Aries people? Thank you so much. We have the Star. So someone's definitely thinking about moving on. Someone's definitely thinking about what else they can acquire, what else they can attain. Aries people, I really feel like this is your season. I really feel like the universe is charging you guys up a bit more right now. This could point to desires and drives that we have for the future. And with the Star card, it's giving you that hope. It's giving you that fuel. And it's saying, whatever it is that you want, paint it in the sky. Paint it in the sky so you can think about it, so you can talk about it. And after you get those 2 down, you can begin to do it and create it, whatever it looks like for you. Let's continue. The heart of your reading is the Ace of Wands. Guys, your energy is very strong in this reading. If you guys are moving residences as well, I feel like it is facilitating a different kind of growth within you. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So the heart of your reading is the Ace of Wands. So this is new energy. This is new vitality. Maybe starting a new workout routine as well, but it is the start of some kind of structure within your life to give you some kind of balance and to give you some kind of order as you go forth. This is the energy of I'm growing up. This is the energy of I'm going to take these situations a little more seriously. Let's continue. Thank you so much. We got 2 cards that came out. The first one is the Seven of Wands. This is the energy of courage. This is the energy of having the will and ability to fight for that which you feel like you deserve. And with this card right here, it seems like you're doing it in a very balanced manner, guys. It definitely looks like you guys are really connecting to what makes your fire burn inside. With your fire energies definitely coming out here, especially with this Hierophant energy right here, I feel like you guys are restructuring your lives. You guys are reforming what you expect from other people. This could also be you establishing new boundaries within your relationships, but this is the feeling of I need a new structure. I'm building a new home. I'm building a new path for me to travel on. Let's continue. So the next one we have is the Two of Swords. Why do we have the Two of Swords here? It comes directly under the star, and under that is the Eight of Cups. So the Two of Swords gives me this feeling of, but can I do those things? There's a feeling of a need or want to go back to what was comfortable, or a need to go back to what we were used to almost. It's kind of like, I'm ready for this new structure. I'm ready for this new elevation, this new growing up, this feeling of growing up from something. I'm ready, but at the same time, this is what I'm used to. This is what I've always done. Can I even do that? Can I even expect myself to grow that much? Am I asking for too much of myself? And the answer is no, because you have the star here, and the star is the major arcana in this whole spread right now, besides the Hierophant and the Tower, of course. So the star says the hope is there with you. Spirit is there with you. Whatever it is you feel like you are moved to do, whatever it feels like you are moved to dismantle and rebuild, there's this huge nudge of please do it, of come on. That thing that we were doing before, it was kind of shaky. Whatever ground we were staying on before, it was kind of shaky. That relationship we were on before, there were some things about it that made me feel, ugh. But there's this feeling of adding boundaries, adding structures, so whatever we have can stand up a little taller, or whatever doesn't work at all, it's falling away so we can rebuild it in a more healthy way. All right, let's continue. Thank you so much. We have the Ace of Pentacles. New money, new health, new wealth. With this one, I get the feeling maybe you're starting a new job seriously. Maybe there's a gift that you have that will help you build something of the future. This could be you asking for a loan, asking for an investment, asking for a grant, a scholarship, and receiving it because the universe and God really wants you to begin to rebuild these structures. But as it pertains to this Ace of Pentacles, I would love to say that it's just going to be offered to you, but with this card, it definitely gives me the feeling of maybe you need to apply to more things than you were before. Maybe you need to give more people the opportunity to tell yourself yes by asking for more. Because when you ask for more, you receive more than if you didn't say anything at all. And then I get the feeling of your walls becoming stronger, of your home becoming stronger, of your roots becoming stronger because of whatever opportunities that you asked for and have been granted to you. Thank you so much. And then what's the last card for the spread for the Aries people? I definitely see a lot of growth, a lot of growing up, and a lot of experience. Oh, that is amazing and that is beautiful. Look at this house that you guys built. Look at this wall that you guys have built. This is ending your reading right now, and it comes under the Seven of Wands, which talks about that courage, and the Tower card on top of it. So it's this loss, and I can't tell you guys, or I can't explain to you guys what this Tower moment may feel for you, because it may be different for all of you. It may be the loss of a house, a loss of a job, a loss of a relationship, but there's this feeling of you have the courage to rebuild, and you always had that plan to rebuild, but maybe you needed the nudge of starting over, of starting anew, to get you to start taking your age seriously, to taking your life seriously, and to taking your direction even more seriously. Because with this Nine of Wands right here, this person has been through it. This person has been through the fight. This person has sacrificed whatever sacrifices they needed to make, and because of all of that, they've gathered all of these tools to begin to start building stronger walls that are charged with that fiery energy and that fiery passion that they have, because these are the wands that are protecting you. These are the wands that are in front of you building your walls. So these are a product of your passion. They are a product of your audacity to say, I don't want this anymore. It doesn't work for me anymore. Or, hey, can I have this? I think it'll really help me to get to where I'm going. So if it's a loan that you want to ask for it. If it's a grant or an investment that you want to ask for it. If it's a job you want to ask for it. Education, whatever the case may be. But this is a feeling of building your home. This is a feeling of moving to a better home, especially with this Eight of Cups. We're moving away from a certain situation to build a stronger situation for ourselves. What is the underlying energy for the Aries people? That's amazing. You guys might quite literally be moving. Moving locations, moving from a relationship, but the Chariot card talks about movement, and it talks about direction, and it talks about balanced efforts, you feel me? So it talks about packing my bags, taking every part of me, okay? I'm not going to leave that part of me that might procrastinate too much. I'm not going to leave that part of me that gets sad a little too often. I'm taking all of those things with me, because all of those things are who I am. And then I'm taking them somewhere where they have a safer home to live in, where they have safer walls to dwell in and express themselves and understand what each of these parts of myself is trying to tell me. But there's definitely this feeling of, if you were thinking about traveling, here's a yes. If you were thinking about leaving a certain situation for the acquisition of education, of success, prosperity, there's a feeling of yes, go ahead and do that, because the energy is with you, the passion is with you, definitely. But still, I want to talk about this Two of Swords right here, because the Two of Swords and the Tower are the main cards that are like, you know, it sounds easy, but it might not be as easy as it seems. You feel me? Because it's easier to say, oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to do this. But building the routines and getting into the lifestyle of the person who has all the courage to move is a different story. With the Tower moment, it doesn't scare me too much, because it gives me the feeling of this is the nudge that you needed to take things a little bit more seriously, to look at the reality of a situation and accept it for what it is, so that you can lean on the star energy, so that you can lean on God, so that you can lean on spirit, so that you can lean on your motivations, on your professionals to begin to heal. This Two of Wands, however, the main thing I want to say about this Two of Wands is focus on any moment in which you feel like you cannot make a decision. And what I want you guys to do when you reach that position where you feel like you can't go left or right, write it down. Make a list. Do the whole pro-con situation, because this Two of Swords is the only thing that feels like it might be holding you or keeping you stuck to a situation that you're ready to move on from. Obviously, take stock of your timing. Take stock of the pace that feels comfortable to you. But when you feel like you are stuck, there's a need to shake. There's a need to burn. There's a need to stretch, and a need to kind of get into Hulk mode to put yourself back in control when your fears try to take control over your thought processes and situations, because you guys are moving and traveling Definitely. Okay, let's get into you guys' oracle cards and see what the oracle cards has to give you guys as it pertains to advice. Thank you so much. There's one. We're going to get two more. Thank you. All right, perfect. All right, so the first one we have says, get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. So maybe you guys need a second to recalibrate to see what direction that you are moving in. Maybe you guys need a second. Maybe if there's a feeling of overwhelm with the choices that you have to make, take a second to calm yourself down so you can figure out the best direction to move in. The next one says, love. Get some, give some. It'll cheer your ass up. So, love. That's the message for that one. And the last one is blank. And in the back it says, figure shit out on your own. So definitely, I feel like this one really pertains to this Tower card because they both have those lightning strikes, right? So I feel like when it comes to the point where we feel like we are bare, where we feel like we are raw, it is time to figure it out on our own and take that control that we might have been giving away to society or the government or to our children or to our friends or to life in general. But there's this feeling of you are growing up and you are putting your feet on the ground a little more firmly because you are standing taller and you are building your own environment. You are building your own home. Definitely. All right, let's get one Divine Feminine Oracle card and then we will see what is up. Thank you so much. All right, so we have Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. That is beautiful. So this is the Isis card, and it actually comes with an accompanying booklet to help express the card a little more. So give me just 1 second to find the page for that, and then we will wrap up your reading right after that. All right, I'm going to read it word for word. Give me grace, you guys. All right, so it says, the sexual energy that creates life can also be used to sustain it. It's significant that Isis brings Osiris back to life by making love to him. The metaphor is that by uniting life and death, body and soul, masculine and feminine, and heaven and earth, a rebirth or a resurrection occurs. Wow. The sexual energy that sex inspires exists within each of us all the time, latent and waiting to be utilized and create more life. I'm definitely getting Ace of Wands energy with that. That's the heart of your reading, you guys. Let's continue. Often our own sexual energy and power is feared or left neglected and unacknowledged. It is a powerful, sacred life force that Isis wants us to integrate more fully. It doesn't require a partner to activate it. It only takes awareness that it exists and the remembering of our heart and our head, our body to our soul. It takes activating the energy of our root chakra and uniting it with the crown chakra just above our head. Isis is a call for us to allow our sexuality to infuse and enhance all that we say and do. She is the sacred reminder that sex is holy, and what makes it holy isn't marriage or a certain combination of male and female or masculine and feminine. Sex is made sacred through presence, through our capacity to become fully embodied. So the meditation for this one is, what does sexual empowerment feel like for me? Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love that for you guys, because now that I've read this oracle card, I definitely get this feeling of sexual transmutation and taking that passionate sexual energy to create that home that you are building. So that passion that you're getting, it is derived by your pleasure. It is derived by your desires even. Definitely. That's amazing. So that is your reading for the month of August 2020. We are sexually transmuting, and we are traveling, and we are building as we go. Thank you so much, you guys, for embarking on this reading with me. I wish you guys a great day and a great rest of your month, and we will speak soon.